What's up, good people? Let's just get right into it. So, I'm going to show you a video about a Latino man talking about Black Americans and the life experience in Black Americans. And I think in the recent past, there has been an issue of Latinos coming to the United States of Africa because they generally bordering each other. So there are a lot of things which are happening and they are crossing border, coming to the United States. And in an interview where a man tried to ask a Latino person what is the experience to do with work and everything about America, this is what he said. I want us to watch this video. Then, as usual, let's come back and talk about something about it.
Let me ask you one question. People are saying, especially the black people or Morenos, especially them, are saying that when you guys are legal, like you, for example, and you have a company, you won't hire nobody, especially black people. Is that true?
No.
Have you ever?
It doesn't matter race. If you want to work, work it for anybody.
All right, I beg to differ that because I've seen a lot of Hispanic with businesses. Hold on. I've seen a lot of Hispanic with businesses and I don't see any black people working
Okay,
with
let me
them.
tell you one thing.
Yes.
Black America, they're really difficult to deal with.
Black people.
Respect.
Number one.
Yes.
They're kind of difficult. If you don't know the flow, the way they move.
Black American is difficult to work with.
If you know how to, I know them. You have to know the person, how it is and how they're thinking. Because you have a conversation depending on how the person is.
You're coming sweet. The sun is kind of.
Because I'm gonna let you know.
Yes.
They're America. They have paper, okay?
Yes.
When you hire them, they know they're right. When you say do this, they get mad. They strong. They're America.
I can see you. Come on.
So-
I want you to say that again. What you say about it? Tell me
They're
now.
America.
Black Americans.
They're America. They know of the right.
How about Jamaicans?
Jamaica is Latino. It is different.
No, we're
Jamaica-
not Latino really.
Black-
We're black just like
No. Excuse me. It's black by color. We all color. Black is American. Black. We all black.
Yes.
Being in Jamaica, you are Latino because you Latin. You move from another country. By the way, immigrant. Anyway, it's not about that. Black America,
Yes.
they angry when they go to work. I'm telling the truth.
Yes. Let me hear the
you
truth.
tell them do this, they always they can do it, but they give you pay. You bring a Latino, they don't have no paper. They said
But one thing, you wouldn't expect somebody who is a citizen here work for a little bit of money like you guys. You wouldn't expect that. That's not fair to them.
but that's why they need to go get a job. They get prepared. You know, if you know you're right. Why you still in that position?
But I heard that you guys will not work for less than $200 a day. Is that true?
Okay, yes I do. You go to McDonald's, you need $15-20 till you get a meal. How can you work when you have 3 kids and you pay $1,000 rent a month, 3 kids to feed it, clothes, shoes, right to go to school, babysitter when they get out of school.
True, but beggars
What you gonna do?
beggars,
What you gonna do with $100? $100 is nothing. So you catch it up, it's gone.
I believe you but beggars are not choosers. If you don't have the right papers to work, then you should be able to choose.
Listen, that's just back in the 80s. We not a slave. It doesn't matter you got a paper, legal or not legal, working is work. You still want to go to work, you still want to go through. It is the right for everything. Longer you work, you get paid. You're supposed to get paid the right money, no matter what. Paper, no paper. Because your life and life is time. Your time is your life.
True, but so you don't think that the migrants crisis is affecting New Jersey?
Let me tell you something, to the government.
Yeah.
Well, they need to figure it out. They give a paper to the people, they coming new from the legally. They don't have no crime in the United States. They don't have no crime, they never go to court, but they might a lot of them are criminal. And they open the door, they have it, people here, they be working for over 20 years. And they know who they are. Why they don't give it the paper to the people here? Why they give it to the paper? People that coming. Those people that coming, they got more right, and the people that been working all his life in here and they don't got
But
legally.
remember, you have a lot of people who apply legally and waiting to get green card legally. So they can't just give people come in like that.
They need to think better. People that lose all the energy here and they don't got no right. They get locked up or even ticket, balance or anything, they go report it. And those people that come and they giving all the Venezuela, they be destroying New York.
Yes.
They're giving all the paper, they're giving place to stay, they're
Yes.
giving social. You have people here, they've been working for 15, 20 years and nobody recognize them. The government, they don't even see them. And they lost all their energy, all his life working here. And they don't get no benefit.
But what
do you think about that?
But what they're saying is
They pay
that
taxes for 20 years, but they don't got no legal paper. They never know who they are. Those people that coming, they just came to the country and they want all the benefit, and they're not even working one day in the United States, and they want all the bed. They have in the hotel, paying millions of dollars in the hotel in New York City, New Jersey, and that's what the country is messed up, because they wasting a lot of money and they don't know who the people is.
All right. Do you know?
Yes.
That a lot of people who are here, they are criminals in their country and cross the border, coming here and behaving like, oh, we're okay now?
Yes, you do. They have it. But let me tell you, it's criminal everywhere in the whole world. That's how you got the laws. It's always going to be criminal. But they just need to know who the good people and who not. And hope who need the help. All the immigrants they having here, hoping they came here, millions. They're wasting so much money, and they don't know if they're gonna be good or not. Look, a lot of them, they had been reported, they be arrested. They shooting police officers. Come on, help the people that need help.
Yes, true.
You got people from Honduras, from South America, South America. They work here. They good people.
Yes, but what Americans are saying is that we have a lot of Americans on the street, homeless, don't have anything to do. They're looking for job and can't find job too. So you guys are putting a strain on the economy. They're saying, don't you think it's honest to hire American citizens first?
No, I believe it. They need to do the help who need it and who want to get help, because millions of people there.
So America should overlook its citizens.
And no citizen people that want to get help, they want to work.
No, it can't work like that. You got to take care of your citizen first.
I agree with that. But there's a lot of program. You have a lot of program, a lot of system, a lot of way to help them, because they're going through a lot of the casting thing in their life.
Yes, brother, I'm glad you speak English, and it's good. And you're from Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, American citizen. I live here for 30 years.
So if you're American citizen,
yes, I do.
The people, a lot of people not gonna believe, because you shouldn't be out here if you're American citizen looking for a job. You should have.
You have a lot of black Americans selling drugs, and that black they shouldn't be there selling drugs. Why we cannot be here because American citizens and looking for work?
Listen, that would be up to the police, though.
Exactly.
Because
to the laws, to the mayor. Because everybody, they only see the right, who they want to see. Just look the truth.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Appreciate you.
Have a good one.
All right. Yes.
So, welcome back, guys, again. I know you're wondering why am I showing this video while I'm in African. This is Latino thing related to Americans, because they have their issues, they are bothering each other. I want to say this is something which is not far from our African countries, something which is always happening in African countries. For example, South Africa and Nigeria. For example, Uganda and Kenya. Of course, we have a couple of people who leave their countries to go to other countries, and we've been having cases of Nigerians leaving Nigeria going to South Africa. Not only the Nigerians, but different countries. People have been leaving their countries. But there's something which this Latino man highlighted about Black Americans, and it also features one of the things which some of Africans who leave Africa to go to look for jobs in the United States normally say this. Most of it is a misconception, and one of the most things which Black Americans they normally thought of is what this man said in this video. And my focus is not just that. My focus is to show Africans that there are no job opportunities as they are always thinking. And for you to work in the United States, you need to be ready to settle for a lower paying job so that with time you can get a helping job. And now, after watching this video and showing Africans, like I'm showing Africans, and my all other viewers will be seeing this video at some point where you are, I believe you have your own sentiments about people who are coming to your country, people who are coming to the United States, and they are trashing the names of people who natively lives in the United States. And now I'm going to read the comments about what people said, how people reacted to this issue. Now let's go to the comment section and let's listen how people reacted on this issue. And I believe that they are not happy about this. And the guy highlighted something which I like about America. And he said that the society is so competitive, and some people have to engage in illegal things to provide for their children. Now, let's hear what Americans and people watch this video have to say across the world. So somebody said that imagine if all these men had the same energy to make their own country better. I believe that this is an American because he believes that why should they leave Dominican Republic to come to the United States to look for a job instead of making their country a great place, you know. Also, there's a guy who says that this guy is looking for a job that pays $25 an hour, but he's supposed to be here to take the jobs that won't take $25 an hour. Job is not one of these jobs. I don't know what I mean by that. There's also a person who said, why aren't they fighting their own government? Why aren't they fighting their own government for a place in their own homeland? And now they're coming in America trying to change the rules. I believe that's an African American saying that. Somebody also said that in the DC area and surrounding suburbs, they are everywhere. Their kids have caused so much overcrowding in public schools, it's crazy. And all these kinds of organizations trying to help these illegals. Somebody also said, so he complained about black Americans wanting to get paid, but he wanted to get paid. These people are terrible. Also, somebody says that they should leave if they can't find work in America first. This is also a lesson to fellow Africans who majorly leaves Africa without papers, believing that they will go and get a job in the United States. Of course, you'll get a job in the United States and you have to accept some things which will come with it. If you can't accept low-paying jobs, then well, it will force you to do some things which you don't want to do. Now they know what the black community go through. Somebody says that. Also, someone says that no one should be called difficult because they don't want their rights to be violated. That's gaslighting. The mindset is why they can't be exploited. Yeah, I think the guy made some sentiments about black Americans that they are hard to work with, you know, and they don't employ Latinos, they only employ their fellow blacks. I think he said something like that, if I'm not wrong. Also, somebody said, boycott any business supporting them. I think these are Americans. That dude put all black Americans in his one negative box. So I was gonna make a positive suggestion for them. But since it was so negative, I'm keeping my good advice to myself. Take care, brother. Somebody also said, what about American dream for Americans? We have to take care of Americans first. Somebody also said that Americans first, immigrants need to come in the right way because we can't come into their country without a passport. Somebody also said, wow, this is enlightening. I was wondering what the narrative was to let people risk to come here. They do not see the hardship here. They just think there is a space for everyone. Message to fellow Africans. This guy have said it so clearly. I think he referred to Latinos, but this message is so relevant to also Africans. That's why I did this video specifically. Be careful that you don't get carjacked and attacked. This guy seem alright, but there's a guy that I think there's a point he was overcrowded with a number of people that came to the car where he was before just getting out of the car. Somebody also says he knows nothing about us. Yeah, I think there's a stereotype he said about that. I've said it behind. Somebody also says this. Try driving up in a truck at Lowe's or Home Depot in Texas. I don't feel bad for them. They make money and send it home instead of paying rent with other 20 people in the 2-bedroom house. This comment made here, we've been hearing most Africans going to the United States, living in one room like 4 people, 3 people, and cost sharing the rent. And this person says that unlike some people who does that, I don't know who they refer to, but if you're right, I know you think she's referring to. Also, somebody said these people are so entitled, they need to go home. Americans are not happy, I can tell. Somebody also says that pure ignorance, they stab you in the back for a happy meal as long as they get paid. $2 an hour and no benefits. Oh, that's so sad. Somebody also comments and says that interesting scenario: a Caribbean man interviewing an Afro-Latino about so-called American Black, FBA, our view on socioeconomic immigrants issues. Very interesting. That's sarcastic, I think. Another person also says, after seeing this, I think we will be enough work in building of a correction facilities. They want to jail them for something? I don't know. Somebody also says that jobs, all our good jobs left in the 90s went all their countries. This is ridiculous. Go home. We need our jobs we have left. We need our country's worth population mooching our savings from the jobs we have left. Stop being our burden. I want to make a remark here. You know, when Latinos come to the United States, they're not so much different as Africans. African immigrants who also go to the United States. And so every law that the black civilization, the what black Americans tried to fight for, still protects these Latinos. And I think I made a video of a Latino person trying to congratulate all black Americans or African Americans for the deeds that they did, for the black people. And they are all under the umbrella of the black people. They, if I could say this, the marginalized groups, but black Americans are not marginalized group because they have a number of population in the United States because centuries and centuries they have been to the United States. But this marginalized group, African immigrants, Latinos, and any other group of people who comes to Africa, they are all under the black American umbrella because these are the people who protected them. These are the people who fight for the rights, and they need to give them credit because it is that they are there. It is true that they are there because of the black Americans. And even the woods which they are at, you saw the man pointing somewhere across the street where he's saying that black Americans are selling, I don't know, something. Yeah. This video purposefully encouraged for Africans who have the ease of leaving their country, the motherland, to go and look for jobs in the United States. Let me tell you, the grass ain't greener in those places until you go and see it for yourself. I've seen a couple of African immigrants who have returned back home and saying that, no. Let me just do farming back in Africa at home because it's crazy out there. And a lot of people are suffering, a lot of PTSDs. Our sons, our daughters in the United States are not safe. Their mental health is not safe because of the situation. United States is not something that you just think. It's not a country. It is a system, as they usually say. Until then, tell me what you think in the comment section. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.